Hello everyone, I am Bleez the Pycro and welcome back to Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. And in case you're wondering why I'm saying it like that, it's because Ripto's Rage has an exclamation mark in it. I can't pronounce things today. Anyway, last time we got to here, Summer Forest, so this time we are going to Colossus. And I know I kind of hinted that we were going to Idle Springs, but I decided to do Colossus because with Idle Springs you actually need to swim to beat the entire level. But anyway, as we head in, here's another new thing. Each level has an opening cutscene. Yeah, and they're all usually pretty funny, the opening cutscenes. They're also the intro cutscenes. They're also outro cutscenes when you leave the level. But yeah, anyway, this is Colossus, so let's talk to this guy. I'll let him speak.
Raging around our home, but we've managed to trap him by shutting all the doors. If you talk to the other brothers, they will open the gates and guide you to him.
Yeah, so basically the first person you see in a level will basically tell you what's going on, what you need to do to get the talisman. And here's the Colossus flag. I always like looking at the flags for each of the levels because, you know, they're kind of creative, even though they look more like banners. But yeah, anyway, so here's the thing to talk about. This isn't really, well, basically what I'm going to do is that when I make a video, I'm going to have a little post-it note that has a list of things that I want to say. You know, just because sometimes I just forget about things that I want to say. So yeah, but anyway, you have to go over and talk to the people, and then they'll open the path. But yeah, like this. Like it goes, why I am. But yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. And in case you're wondering, on my note, I have a note right now that says to talk about the notes. Yeah. But anyway, like the first person said, Brother Harry said, basically you have to go over and talk to the other brothers, and they will do some sort of meditating magic and open the way to the rest of the level. So yeah.
Who needs a key when you know how to chant like this?
Okay, that's what they're doing. They're chanting. And you don't need a key for this anyway. That's not a door.
Enemies like those
Darn it, Zoe!
Charged. Your flame attack should easily take care of large enemies.
Wait a minute. Did you see that? Those two goats right there, they just headbutted into each other. No, seriously, rewind that while Zoe was yapping. The two Yetis just headbutted into each other. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's kind of funny. Well, it's not really that funny. It's funny to me. Mildly funny to me. But yeah, like Zoe said, the big yaks cannot be charged, so you have to flame them because they're big enemies. But I'm gonna look at my note to see what there is to talk about. Oh yeah. So I have made a new channel art for my Spyro 2 Let's Play. You know, you might have seen it. Like basically what I'm gonna do is that for each of my Let's Play, it's gonna say Bleez the Pycro, but it's gonna be kind of like in the style of the game I'm Let's Playing. So yeah, tell me what you guys think of my current channel art for Spyro 2. And actually, I think from now on, even though I would like to hand draw all of my channel art, I think from now on I might try Microsoft Paint to see if I can do it there, because you know, even though I hand draw it still doesn't really look that good. Like I personally don't. I think the picture for the Spyro my current channel art is a little blurry, just because you know it's a.
Very top of your jump.
Yeah, we got that by now, Zoe. Just because it's kind of like a really zoomed in picture, like I actually had to take a picture of a piece of paper. But yeah, I think I'm gonna try from Microsoft with Microsoft Art, because you know I think that'd look nicer. But I'll keep the Spyro 2 one for now. And how did he hit me just there? I don't really know. But anyway, we are at the end of the level already. But we still don't have enough enemies for the power up. And I could have sworn there was a... Oh, I don't think I've actually talked about this yet. So, there were little animals, like little critters around the level, and if you kill one of them, that's how you get health back. That's how Sparks gets health. But, anyway, I can't find one right now, so let's just talk to this guy.
Even though I'm a vegetarian, I think you should kill that Yeti. He's pretty tough, though. In fact, I'm not so sure you're up to it.
Alright guys, we're gonna fight the Yeti. This is gonna be the most epic fight ever. Or not.
I thought the Yeti was
The first time that happened, I was like, what?
Anyway, I was just guarding our sacred talisman to make sure the Yeti didn't eat it.
Because we all know that that didn't even look like a Yeti. Aren't Yetis white? But anyway, we got the Colossus talisman, and it looks like Buddha. But yeah, we have gotten the talisman, so now it's on to getting the orbs. And the Yeti actually counts as an enemy with the spirit particles, so... Oh, here's what I was looking for, the little penguin. But yeah, the power-up is now open. I'm going to call these power-up stations. So this one is the spring! Yeah. So... the first orb that we're going to get is actually a character that we've seen before, but we actually haven't gotten to talk to yet. So I'm just making sure there are no gems back here. There are not. What a waste of time. Anyway, he is in here. It is the Professor. And that guy just went out.
Oh, thank goodness you scared that
I'll let the Professor
now it will
talk.
hide in the statues. If you were to flame all 10 statues, I'm sure you would chase it away for good.
Okay, so those yellow statues that we've been seeing that kind of look like the talisman, they have turned green, and we basically need to flame all of them, and we'll get the orb. So here's one right now. Yeah, 1 out of 10. It's a pretty simple one. And here's another thing to talk about. So here's what here's basically something I'm gonna kind of do with this Let's Play. So, if you're familiar with this game, then you probably know that there are skill points. So you basically do certain things, and then you get a skill point, you get an extra life, and you know, it kind of and you do kind of. Phone, seriously? Okay, sorry about that, but yeah, with the skill points, I am going to show every skill point that you can get, because, you know, you do get a little something, like a little bonus for getting on the skill points. But, if I'm going to do the skill points, it really seems like something, I went back too far, it really seems like something that I would want people to be able to find really easily. So, at first I kind of thought of making just, like, one video to show all the skill points, but then I thought that might be too tedious just to, like, later in the game go back to every single level and just like show it and just show all of them just back and forth to multiple levels. So what I'm gonna do, and I actually kind of got this idea from a walkthrough of the game I'm currently casually playing. Basically, what I'm gonna do in the description, if I'm in the level if I get a skill point in that video, then I'll basically have a link in the description to the certain part in the video where I get it, or where I at least explain how to get it. So yeah, I think that'd be a good compromise. I think that would be helpful enough. Just like in the description, it'd say skill point, and then the certain second in the video, and then you click on it, and it takes you to that certain second. So yeah, I believe this is the last statue. Is it? Well, I want to get the gems first, because when you get the last statue, you teleport right back to the Professor. Okay? No, we have one left. I think I know where it is. Yeah. Oh. It looked like I was gonna fall for a second. That would have been bad. I've been early for the first death. Yeah, I think I am better at this game than Super Mario 64, though I am not as good with it as the first Spyro.
Well done, Spyro! You've scared the evil spirit away. Why don't you take this? I borrowed it from the temple. They don't need it.
And we get an orb. And yeah, that's kind of funny. Basically, at least for the my first 3 Let's Plays, so just these Let's Plays so far, what I'm doing is, sorry, I can't talk. What I'm doing is I'm Let's Playing them in kind of the order of how many times I've beaten them. So the first Spyro I've beaten at least 5 times, just so you know. No, yeah, just to say. And Super Mario 64, that I think I've said that was my 4th time playing it. And this game, if you don't count skill points, I think it might be my 3rd time completing it 100%. I'm not sure. I haven't really been keeping track. Oh wait, I forgot. Yeah, there's a... Yeah, remember those firecrackers from Spyro 1? Well, they're back. Can't believe I forgot to mention that, though. It hasn't come up until now. And...
Each time you defeat an enemy, it will release a spirit.
Okay, we get it. The spirit particle. Darn it, Zoe! Might have to start saying that a lot. Okay, but while we're going over to get the next orb, I think I should kind of mention... Well, actually no. First off, here's another new thing from Spyro 1. There's ice, and yeah, it basically has its own kind of physics. You basically slide all... You basically slide all... You just like go forward automatically, and you just change it. It's not difficult to control at all, though. You just can't jump. But here is where the next orb is. Oh, we have all the gems. Look at that. 400 out of 400. Alright, so...
Spyro, well
I'll let him talk.
I have found that hockey is a peaceful and calming sport. Would you like to join in a match against our goalkeeper?
Yeah, so we're basically going to
You
do
have 2
hockey.
minutes to score 5 goals in the red goal.
Yeah, so we're basically going to do kind of hockey on the ice, though really, it's not really a hockey game yet. Spoilers! Alright, but yeah, there is the puck, and the puck you basically can pick up in your mouth, and you have to spit it out into the goal without the goalkeeper knocking it away. So what I tend to do is like get him, like he basically kind of moves where you move, so I would get him to move over to the side and then spit it in the other side, which he is not at. Like you basically just saw, it usually works. You know, as long as you do it right. And can I get the puck? There we go. Okay, just 2 down, 3 to go. And actually, while we're playing, here's another thing. So, I have mentioned this before, not in this Let's Play yet, but I have before that I have a Twitter account. And I would... If you have a Twitter account, I would recommend you following me, just because it gives a lot of updates on how the Let's Play is coming, how I'm doing that I don't say in the actual Let's Play. Like if I'm having certain problems with the Let's Play, then I'll say it on Twitter. But if you're on YouTube, then you're just like you're kind of out of the you kind of just don't know. So if you have a Twitter account, I would recommend following me, just to give you updates, some of which are important. Okay, so we only have 1 left, and actually after this we do have 1 more orb, but I think I'll have to save that for the next video because we are coming up on the time limit.
Well done.
Alright. There we go. There's our orb. We have 5 orbs already. Wow.
Would you like to try a game of one-on-one?
Alright, 1-on-1. We're going to have to do that next time because we are out of time. So, next time on Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage, we will be playing a 1-on-1 hockey game and learning how to swim and probably going to the next level. But until then, thank you for watching and have a nice day.